Hello. Yes, I got a question. Questions in the title. Should Kamala Harris run again in 2028 with Governor Gavin Newsome? Should she run for president with Newsome, or should she run as vice president with Newsome? You know, as much as I believe that she would be a superb Madam President, I don't want to see her run for president, nor do I want to see her run for vice president again. If she runs for president, she ain't going to win in 2028 either. Because America is not ready for a female president, and they damn sure ain't ready for a black female president. Now, you would think, with all the shit we dealing with the Republicans and Trump, that America would be like, hey, we'll take anybody other than Trump, other than another Republican. But if you put Kamala running as president, and if Trump runs again, trust me, this stupid ass country will vote for Trump again. I promise you they will. Because Americans are just that fucking stupid. Now, should she run for vice president? No, I don't trust them. I don't trust Americans. I don't trust them. Because in their mind, hey, they skated on thin ice with her being vice president and Biden and his health issues. Newsome is younger and stronger. They might accept her as vice president again, but I just don't trust it. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. I don't trust Americans in being smart when it comes to voting. How could anybody trust them? I mean, look, it's not like this is the first rodeo with Donald Trump in office. The fucking Americans have amnesia. Do they not remember COVID? We've lost millions of people because of Donald Trump. He has 34 felonies, and you still vote him in for a second term. You can't even have one felony and vote for a president. How do you have 34 felonies and become the president for the second term after you were such a fuck up the first time? January 6th. Come on, y'all. That's only 2 of the atrocities he committed during the first term. And I must have faith that the American people will be smart enough not to vote for Donald Trump again. No. We need the Republicans out of the office, and I don't want to take any chance with having anything black in the race unless it's Obama. But a black woman, America ain't ready. With all this shit, I've been watching white people screaming and crying, literally screaming and crying on TikTok about them losing their welfare benefits. They crying more than black people. All over the internet. And these very same people who are crying, if Kamala was running for president in 2028 and they let Trump run again for 2028, they will all turn around, wipe their tears, and vote for Trump again. They'd rather drag their own selves down to hell before they let a black woman become president. And you know that's the truth. So I kind of heard through the grapevine, I don't know how true it is, that it's been confirmed that Newsome and Kamala, Madman, is that you? As I was saying, Newsome and Kamala, they say it's been confirmed that they will be running mates. I don't know who's who in the position, in what position, but I think they'd be assholes to let Kamala run for president again. And not that she would be inadequate. But I think she'd make a great president. She's not hard on the eyes. And she's very intelligent. And she mapped it out from soup to nuts what would happen if Donald Trump became president again. And assholes all over the country would not even pay attention to the words that came out of her black mouth. So trust me, if she runs again as president, we're going to lose again. She runs as vice president, I think we'll lose again. She's young enough, I think she needs to sit out for another 4 years. Maybe by then the country or the idiots in the country will begin to start warming up to the idea of a black female president or a female president, period. Maybe. Just wishful thinking on my part. Anyway, that's all I came here to say. OJ for hire, hello. He said she should run to her white husband. She's not for black people. What moderator do I have in here who handled this? You in the cut, huh? Sniping people. Show yourself, moderator. Hi, buddy. T-Mac. OJ for hire, hello. And Mr. Madman Swiss. I think this is Madman from back in the day. Anyway, listen. I'm going to go. Those are just my thoughts that I decided to share in a quick video. But no, I don't want to see her around 2028. I really don't. Because just because she, was on the money with what we are experiencing now under the dictatorship of Donald Trump, doesn't mean that the idiots in the country, MAGA, is going to have a change of heart, even if they are suffering. A white person will shoot himself in the head, before they, never mind. Just because they're suffering, I don't believe that they'll be like, yeah, let's give Kamala a chance. No, they see her black ass running. Donald Trump, Make America great again. He just made some mistakes. I think he learned his lesson. I think he'll come back and be a better president. Yeah, they'll believe that shit. And they'll be crying again. I didn't vote for this. Yes, you did. You voted for every bit of it. And I hope you're happy. Peace.